going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back at it again with another reaction video. Today, we're going to get into Metallica, Welcome Home, parentheses, Sanitarium. I don't know what that means. Is that part of the song? Is it what? I don't know what it means. Master of Puppets is the album, it looks like. Master of Puppets is also a song, because I reacted to that one. So Master of Puppets must be a song on the actual album, Master of Puppets. Brain blast, I know. Okay, we're going to jump right into it. No BSing. Hope you guys are having a good day. Come by with your boy. That guitar sounds like da na 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 na. You know what I mean? I don't know who that is, but that's what that guitar sounds like. Ooh. Dude, that's clean.
Just labeled mentally deranged. Dream the same thing every night. I see our freedom in my sight. No locked doors, no windows barred, no things to make my brain seem scarred. Sleep, my friend, and you will see the dream is my reality. They keep me locked up in this cage. Can't they see it's why my brain says free?
Sanitarium.
Sanitarium. Just leave me alone.
Dude, the guitar in this one's nuts.
Out there, cannot breathe the open air. Whisper things into my brain, assuring me that I'm insane. They think our heads are in their hands, but violent use brings violent plans. Keep him tight, it makes him well. He's getting better, can't you tell? No more can they keep us in. Listen, damn it, we will win. They see it right, they see it well, but they think this saves us from our hate.
I love that transition. That's so smooth.
Leave me be. Sanitarium. Just leave me alone. Sanitarium.
Okay, hang on. Quite the switch up.
Fear of living on. It's getting restless now. Mutiny in the air. Got some death to do. Mirror stands back hard. Kill is such a friendly word. Seems the only way for reaching out again.
Good Lord. Okay, I like that ending. Okay, I like that ending. That, when I think of like rock and metal from like the 70s, 80s, 90s, that's what I think of ending a show, ending a song. It was just something that they did. It was always like, and the cymbals, you know, like it was just always this grand finale kind of vibe, and I like that. It's not really common nowadays. I guess it would be dated and seem old if it was done nowadays, but I just like that creative aspect of the time period. It was always a cool way to just kind of conclude a song. Now, the song itself, I really like how they started. That front guitar, the lead guitar in the front, just kind of mellowed out a little bit. The way that the effects were on there, it was a little bit smoother, not as distorted, not as aggressive, just kind of setting the tone, setting the mood. And then the guitar in the background, a little bit more distorted, higher notes, and just way more aggressive, way more energy. And I like that contrast that they had with those two guitars. Now, that kind of carried throughout the whole song. That guitar in the back ended up having a solo, which, by the way, was pretty good. It was pretty intense solo. Now, the song itself, I'm assuming, is about the war. I don't know which war. I'm pretty bad with history as well as geography. But I guess this would be maybe Vietnam War or 90s Iraqi freedom. Oh my God, I don't know. I don't want to sound just like an idiot, but the cover art right here is clearly a field of fallen soldiers, because you have the dog tag on the front one and you have the army helmet on this one to the left. Then you have, it looks like a devilish entity is just the master of the puppets, master of all these bodies and fates, and that's just representation of evil, you know, for all these soldiers. The lyrics, a lot of it was kind of almost seemed like PTSD, and like it's about PTSD in a way, because a lot of it was talking about rage and the hell that I'm living in, and the dreams and the reality are the same thing, like you wouldn't understand. So I'm assuming it's just they wrote the song to try and get in the minds, or try to best describe what is going on as a soldier in another country, and just people not being able to understand unless you're there. That's kind of the whole vibe that I was getting from the lyrics. So if that's the case, good on Metallica for, especially at the time period, it's kind of harder to have a powerful message and bring attention to things back then. You know, it's looked at as speaking against the man, and it was definitely a little bit more difficult to do than nowadays. Because nowadays everybody wants to do that, and it's a good thing. It's celebrated. Back then, I feel like, I don't know, it would have been, anarchy. You know, it would have been looked at as anarchy, and it would have been easy to be like blacklisted, so to speak. So good on them for doing that, bringing awareness to this, and you know, writing a song for the soldiers and the troops and the people that fight for freedom. So if that's the case, which I'm pretty sure it is, but if I'm not, if I'm wrong, sorry. So the song itself, I love the transition into the chorus. It just turned up so fast, but so smooth. It was just like this nice little transition into it. It wasn't abrupt. It just ramped up. Very cool. The song itself had a few different almost switch ups where if you were to play 15, 20 seconds of the middle part and the beginning and the end separately, it would almost seem like three different songs. You know what I mean? It just, the way that it kind of transitioned was very interesting. And that's one thing about Metallica that I've noticed is they have these longer songs, you know, 4, 5, 7 minutes long, and they can definitely do a lot in that time period and not have it stale, not have it the same the entire time. There's different switches and transitions that almost change the whole sound of the song. Not entirely, like it still feels like the same song, but just a very, very different part. And I really appreciate that writing and that long jam session almost, you know. And I've said this before on a lot of other videos where it's common in the 80s and 90s bands to just have less lyrics and more instrumentation. It really does feel like a jam session. So it's very cool to just kind of put this music on and vibe out and listen to the instrumentation and not be overwhelmed with lyrics nonstop in your face. It's very cool because it gives you a chance to really appreciate instrumentation. Nowadays, I feel like, I mean, for the average consumer, they're not going to appreciate all elements of what goes into the music. You know, everything from each individual instrument to the songwriting, to the lyrics, to the vocals, to harmonies, to mixing and mastering, like production, everything that goes into it. Your average consumer is just going to be like, I like that sound. You know, I like what my ears are hearing, and that's it. So this kind of gives you a chance to really focus on the instrumentation at parts and appreciate the talent that goes into each instrument and who's behind it, you know, the drummer, the guitarist, the bassist. And I don't know. I like that. That's something I just noticed about this era of music. So good Metallica song. I really like the message, if it's what I think it's about. Powerful message. Good on them for doing that. As far as the whole song, you know, as a whole, replay value, stuff like that, probably in the top 5 of my Metallica so far, but I know I got a lot to go. I know Fade to Black and Sad But True are my top 2 right now. Those are great. And I don't know. I want to keep building it and keep going on this hole. So that'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. Helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm, all that fun stuff. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you very much for showing up and showing love. You know what to do. Leave some comments in the comment section down below. What did you think about this? If I missed anything, if I missed the mark real bad on what it's about, you know, let me know. I know a lot of these bands can be a little bit more complex and a little bit deeper than the surface and have deeper meaning. So if I wasn't able to kind of hit it, let me know, fill me in, give me the details. And, you know, I go through the comments. I read, you know, all the comments, have conversations with you guys. I enjoy that part. So let me know. If you haven't done so already, go support Metallica. Not like they need it. They've already done their thing. Huge legendary band, cemented into history. But just make it a habit to support bands and artists that you like, no matter what. You know, subscribe to them, follow them on social media, streaming music, whatever you can do to help support, because that's a habit that you want to have for artists that you like. Support is like number one. Goes a long way. So with all that being said, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm sending positive vibes your way. And until next time, I'm out. Let's get this bag.
Ride for you if you ride for me.